There are haunted houses, and then there is Amityville. Few cinematic locations have embedded themselves in the public imagination like that brooding Dutch colonial on Ocean Avenue, its distinctive eye-like windows forever staring into the abyss. The legend of Amityville is not just one of supernatural terror. It's also a reflection of family, faith, guilt, and the American dream turned nightmare. Today, we revisit 3 incarnations of this iconic horror story. The Amityville Horror, 1979, Amityville II, The Possession, 1982, and the Amityville Horror remake from 2005. The journey begins with the 1979 original, directed by Stuart Rosenberg and starring James Brolin, Margot Kidder, and the unforgettable Rod Steiger. Based on Jay Anson's best-selling book, it dramatized the alleged haunting that befell the Lutz family after they moved into a house where a mass murder had occurred. Though many have debated the truth of the Lutz's account, the film's power lies in its atmosphere, a creeping dread that seeps into the walls, the marriage, and the mind. Rod Steiger, as Father Delaney, delivers a performance of almost operatic intensity, a man of God crumbling before something that defies both reason and faith. His exorcism scenes, filmed with such fervor and anguish, remain among the most memorable in horror cinema. Then comes Amityville II, The Possession, 1982, and this is where things get truly unsettling. Directed by Italian filmmaker Damiano Damiani, this prequel is part haunted house movie, part demonic possession film, and part tragic family drama. Inspired loosely by the real DeFeo murders that preceded the Lutz haunting, the film dives straight into the darkness, no hesitation, no restraint. It's a shocking, bold entry that dares to show evil as an intimate, corrosive force eating its way through a family from within. Burke Young and Rutanya Alda bring raw, volatile energy to the roles of the tormented parents, while Jack Magner's portrayal of the possessed son is disturbingly intense. There's something operatic, even tragic, about this chapter. It's a horror film with the soul of a Greek tragedy. No wonder it stands as a favorite among true genre fans. It doesn't just scare, it devastates. Finally, we arrive at the Amityville Horror, 2005, directed by Andrew Douglas and starring Ryan Reynolds and Melissa George. While it's a remake of the original, it updates the terror with sharper visuals, a faster pace, and a more overt sense of menace. Reynolds gives a surprisingly strong performance, gradually descending from loving husband to violent maniac under the house's influence. It's not subtle, but it's effective. A haunted house horror movie that reminds us that the true battleground is the human psyche. Across these 3 versions, Amityville evolves from slow-burn psychological horror to infernal possession to glossy modern terror, but the central idea never changes, that evil can infest not just a home, but a heart.
And that closes our journey through the Amityville Horror, from the dread-soaked shadows of 1979 to the possession-driven tragedy of 1982, and finally to the sleek modern terror of 2005. 3 decades, 3 visions, 1 house that refuses to rest. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And drop a comment below which one of the Amityville movies is your favorite. I'd love to hear your thoughts. The Amityville Horror 2, The Possession, that is my favorite actually. It's streaming on Tubi. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for my next video. Take care of yourselves and goodbye.